Alright, 今日の曜日 it's no. Today is 日曜日. Today's Sunday, August 11, 2024 here in Pacifica, California. 54, 60 high, that is 12 to 15 degrees Celsius. Oh boy. So, real quick update. I just got back from Nick's, and what I had mentioned is this is the garage team over here. And it's been the youngest is probably about 4 weeks. The elders are about 6 weeks. At this time, or at this moment, from my experience, they're okay with water changes and all that stuff. When they're too young, they are very sensitive to water parameter changes, right? So a lot of people think like, oh yeah, I'm giving them cleaner, better water instead of this ugly green ammonia nitrate infested water. But actually, they're doing okay. They're being comfortable. So my plan was to move them appropriately, meaning some got a lot bigger. I already did the moving process, where I had they're all about the same age, 2 weeks apart maybe. Some got larger, like this group over here, the staff over here, and then smaller ones over here. And the reason why you want to do this is because the larger ones are going to monopoly style, right? Like they're quicker, faster, larger. They're going to get all the food, and or the larger ones are going to pick on the smaller ones and eventually kill them. Or if they're too small, they'll end up eating them. So a lot of times I get asked like, man, I had so much fry, but now I don't have these fry. It's because the larger ones are eating them, and therefore diminishing the population per se. So going to try to keep it short, but oh boy, Nick's was good. And I'll explain this green tea situation over here, but before I do that, man, this show could only be possible, this drunken MedakaMetal style, is brought to you by Fire Harp Sun. Domo arigato. Let me just take a real quick sip. Fire Harp Sun, the first member of the Medaka Head style team. Yo. Alright. Foxsake Sun, Lindsay's Tank Sun, Nino Franklin's Sun, Rocky's Garage Sun, and H Sun, and the newest member, the newest Medaka Head, the truly certified Medaka Head, Jan Nolta-san. Let me just take a real nice quick swig for all you Medaka heads out there. If you want to become a Medaka head, just join. There's a join button on YouTube and all that stuff, but it's basically a beer fund, so that when I am recording these uploads, it's the beer that keeps me going. So, all right, enough of me. So, recapping, two of these with the the metal riffs, I call them, my babies. It's an experiment in the garage, and basically I have separated these, meaning the larger ones, the ones that kind of grew quick, are here, smaller ones over here. And there are at the size where I could finally do a water change. So what I have done is this over here. This has become my best friend. I talked about it, I think last week, but it's basically like a turkey baster, but it's for, oh shit. Hold on. Haha. Put this aside. It's like a turkey baster, but the thing is, with this silicone over here, this silicone is a lot sturdier than a turkey baster. You get more control. This tube over here is smaller, more controllable than a turkey baster. And so what I did today here is, because the fryer is so small still, but I did want to get rid of everything on the bottom, like, you know, all the crap basically, and that's what this is. Awesome. To fill this up over here with this baster, probably 5 minutes. So it's not going to take forever, man. It actually, you know, it's workable. It's an awesome tool. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now, but let me take another real quick sip. And so now I have the larger ones over here, compared over here. I am going to, like I mentioned last week, all I've been doing is adding water as it evaporates until today. Now I'm going to, it's a first water change basically, right? I pull that water. Now I'm going to fill it with new water. And I'm confident that they will do okay. They're not going to die on me. When you do this when they're too young, man, a lot of them will die, in my experience. So this is my staple. Awesome. It's a freaking 5-gallon bucket that you could get at Orchards or Ace Hardware or Home Depot, depending on where you live. I have a pump. That's like a $15 pump from Amazon. And then I put this tube, right? Aquarium tube. And that's it, man. Like right now it's running. Right. And then, all right, how am I going to do this? Let me clip this like this. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, let me try to, man, I wish I had a clip over here so I could have. See, with the camera in one hand, with the tube in the other, and with the beer in the other hand, it makes it very difficult. So let me, hold on. All right, this is what I could do. All right, let me try to, let me get my clip. Oh boy. It's always a mess when I try to do this stuff. Let me try to see it. Is it going to work? Oh boy. Oh boy. Yes. It looks kind of dangerous. Hold on. All right. All right. All right. It looks pretty stable. I dropped everything. Here are my tools, basically. This, I have my Kirin Ichiban, and then this net from Japan, this Tamo from Japan. Alright, so this little container is getting filled. First water change ever. It's not just adding water, but I did remove about 1/3 of the water from in here, and hopefully these boys and girls will get stimulated by the water parameter changes, and they should grow at a rate that they have not experienced before, because that's what typically happens when you do water changes. Frequent water changes at this size, man, they get stimulated for sure. And I don't know, maybe it's like the random minerals and all that stuff that's in the water, but it definitely changes something. The water chemistry basically triggers them to grow. So I've never kept Medakas in a garage situation. It's basically room temperature, right? It's probably like 68 degrees in here, the water is, but with this cheap light over here from, it's a shop light, LED from Amazon. There's no heater or anything. It's just in a garage. In general, these boys and girls are growing a lot more than I thought they would. In a way, they're kind of growing a lot better than my crew inside the house. I don't know why, but I think they are. Over here are again the smaller guys that didn't reach this size. Oh, there's one over here that I think I should have. This probably belongs in the larger tank over here, but I literally spent like, I don't know how much time, about 30 minutes scooping the ones that I thought that were too small or too big, vice versa, to separate these. The one over here and the one over here, they were all kind of like mixed and all that stuff earlier. So, all right. So it's filling up. Let me, before it spills all over the garage, let me try to quickly remove this and put it back. All right. Back into the... All right, so I used to keep pythons and boa constrictors back in the 90s, and yeah, this handling all this tubing kind of reminds me of handling them. Boy, I miss those days, man. Once I got married, I mean, keeping pythons and boas and stuff was like sayonara. That was the end of it. But yeah, back in the days, it was all reptiles for me. So, all right. So enough of me. This much water was extracted from this close to 3-gallon container, and for the first time, these boys and girls are having a water change. So instead of water being added as they evaporate. So I'm sure that they'll grow. There's my baby right there. That looks pretty awesome, man. Half of it has Thai gecko, the rest is all black, wide fin. We'll see how he or she, I've not scooped him or her up, so I don't know, but hopefully that one develops to look pretty awesome and all that stuff. So, all right. Been going to shows a lot lately, man. I went to Lynch Mob, George Lynch, Sammy Hagar with Michael Anthony on bass, and Joe Satriani on guitars, doing the whole Best of All Worlds, like 5150 Van Halen style. That's coming up in Sacramento. If I could get tickets under like $500 for the front, I will go right now. As of now, man, the tickets are too much. It's like over $1,000, so I'm not going to go. There's another one coming 2 weeks from now in San Francisco. It's basically Journey and Def Leppard. Steve Miller opening up. And I did find some reasonable tickets that are under $1,400. Depending on how that goes, I may go. I'd love to go, but man, ticket prices are just like insane in the membrane nowadays. But there is a ticket that I did purchase yesterday for my wife and I. Who remembers Two Live Crew from back in the 80s, man? Late 80s, I think. Yeah. Man, the language is not the pretty, but like bringing back the memories, man. You gotta love 2 Live Crew, and all that. So that one I'm going in October. I already got tickets for, but yeah, me so horny. Ooh boy. Oh, those were the good old times. So again, domo arigato. We'll do anything next time. This is, I don't know. Oh, all the members. I just uploaded a members only content. The members only content is like, just I'm doing something. I'm going to record and I'm going to put up. It's super short, but hopefully there's some kind of like information that I don't like really talk about maybe while I'm doing this stuff. So, all right. So if you guys and girls are sick of this garage stuff, hopefully after the outside thing gets completed, meaning there's some crap going on, construction, and after that, hopefully I'll be able to document what's going on outdoors. Indoors, man, I really don't like keeping Medaka's indoors with a heater and all that stuff, but they are coming around, so I will introduce them shortly. Right, domo arigato. Have a freaking awesome week. It is Sunday today. Tomorrow's Monday. The Monday is the best day of the week because, just because, you know that Sunday, Friday, a Saturday even, is that much closer. So we'll do it again next time. Domo arigato. Domo arigato for all you everybody that has purchased the Gex. I just got there's a couple of people said, hey man, I missed out on the Gex deal and all that stuff. If you mentioned if I missed out on the Gex Day special, you will get the Gex Day special price. I will promise. Just tell me that you missed out, and you will get it for that price. So awesome stuff. All right, outs. Oh yeah, that was good. Domo arigato, Fire Harp Sum, for the beer.